New developments in a case making global headlines for more than 15 years now. Authorities in Portugal tonight say they are resuming the search for Madeleine McCann.
Significant development in the 17-year-long Maddie McCann case.
Maybe the biggest missing persons story in the world has been the disappearance of Madeleine McCann.
Words cannot describe the anguish and despair that we are feeling as the parents of our beautiful daughter.
We're exploring the mysterious case of Madeleine McCann today. She vanished on May 3, 2007, while on vacation in Praia da Luz, Portugal, with her family. At just 3 years old, Madeleine vanished from her bed, sparking a study that has fascinated people worldwide for more than 17 years. This tragic case highlights crucial issues of child safety and the complexities of missing person investigations. As we examine the details of her disappearance and recent developments involving suspect Christian Bruckner, we'll discuss why this case continues to resonate with so many. Join us as we seek to understand the lessons learned from this mystery and advocate for a safer world for children everywhere. Background of the Maddie Confession. The disappearance of Madeleine McCann in May 2007 has drawn intense scrutiny over the years, particularly concerning Christian Bruckner, a German national and convicted sex offender linked to her case. In 2020, German authorities named Bruckner as the prime suspect, believing that Madeleine was likely deceased and that he was responsible for her abduction. This renewed interest escalated in 2024 when Laurentius Coden, Bruckner's former cellmate, claimed that Bruckner confessed to him about abducting a young girl from a holiday apartment in Portugal. Coden alleged that Bruckner had initially intended to commit theft, but ended up taking the child instead. Furthermore, Bruckner reportedly inquired about DNA evidence from bones buried underground, suggesting a more sinister outcome for Madeleine. While Bruckner denies any involvement, Coden's claims have intensified investigations and public speculation, underscoring the enduring quest for answers and justice in this haunting case. The disappearance on May 3, 2007. In the evening, Madeleine McCann was on vacation with her family on May 3, 2007, in the lovely Portuguese resort town of Praia da Luz. She was just 3 years old and was staying in an apartment with her parents, Kate and Jerry McCann, and her younger siblings. While the McCanns enjoyed dinner with friends at a nearby tapas restaurant, they made the decision to leave the children asleep in the ground floor apartment. They checked on the kids periodically throughout the evening to ensure their safety. But when Kate McCann went to check on them at around 10 o'clock at night, she found Madeleine missing. The bedroom window was discovered to be open, and Madeleine disappeared from her bed in an instant. A frantic search was launched immediately, involving local authorities and neighbors who scoured the area in hopes of finding the little girl. Despite these quick efforts, no trace of Madeleine was found, leading to a case that would captivate not just the local community, but the entire world. The initial investigation and theories. In the days that followed Madeleine's disappearance, Portuguese police initiated a full-scale investigation to determine what had happened to her. However, they faced criticism for their slow progress and procedural errors, which complicated the case. Initially, the investigation began as a missing child report, but soon, the possibility of abduction came to the forefront. Both local police and British authorities considered various explanations, ranging from a break-in that went wrong to the possibility of a planned abduction by a child trafficking ring. Suspicion soon fell on Madeleine's parents, Kate and Jerry McCann, primarily due to inconsistencies in their statements and the lack of any physical evidence pointing to an intruder. In September 2007, Portuguese police made the controversial decision to declare them formal suspects, known as arguidos. However, These allegations were eventually dropped due to insufficient evidence. While the McCanns were cleared of any wrongdoing in 2008, this period of suspicion only added to the public's fascination with the case, showcasing the intense scrutiny and speculation surrounding their family. Global attention and the role of the media. Madeleine's case quickly turned into a global phenomenon, driven by widespread media coverage and intense public interest. Her image, along with the details of her disappearance, was broadcasted across continents, capturing the hearts and attention of people worldwide. Celebrities, politicians, and public figures joined in the efforts, making heartfelt pleas for her safe return. As a result of the tremendous media interest, the McCanns started a global campaign to maintain public awareness of Madeleine's case. They raised millions of dollars to fund the Creating the Find Madeleine website and conducting research to increase awareness. However, this intense media spotlight also generated a flood of speculation, misinformation, and public scrutiny, particularly directed at the McCann family. Many faced harsh criticism regarding their parenting choices, and unsubstantiated theories about the case began to circulate. The combination of documentaries, interviews, and numerous books about the case meant that every small development received massive media coverage, further complicating the investigation and the McCanns' lives. Operation Grange, a renewed effort. When the UK's Metropolitan Police initiated Operation Grange in 2011, all available data regarding Madeleine's disappearance was thoroughly examined. This investigation marked a significant turning point, reopening leads and bringing renewed attention to the long-cold case. The British government allocated substantial resources to Operation Grange, hoping to uncover information that had been overlooked during the original investigation. Over the years, this effort included interviews with witnesses, the examination of new forensic evidence, and collaboration with international law enforcement agencies. When Christian Bruckner was named the main suspect in 2020, the investigation seemed to pick up steam. Bruckner, a 47-year-old German man with a criminal history that included multiple sexual offenses, had been living in the Algarve region of Portugal at the time of Madeleine's disappearance. He was already serving a prison sentence for the 2005 rape of a woman in Praia da Luz, and was suspected of committing various sexual crimes in Portugal between 2000 and 2017. His past and proximity to the case made him a focal point for investigators. The prime suspect. The emergence of Christian Bruckner as a suspect has reignited public interest and scrutiny regarding Madeleine's case. In June 2020, German prosecutors announced that they believed Madeleine was likely dead, and that Bruckner was responsible for her abduction and murder. Despite extensive media coverage and ongoing investigations, Bruckner has yet to be formally charged with any crimes related to Madeleine's disappearance. In a surprising turn of events in 2024, Bruckner's former cellmate, Laurentiu Coden, made sensational claims, alleging that Bruckner confessed to him about abducting a young child from a holiday apartment in Portugal. Coden stated that Bruckner mentioned breaking into an apartment to steal valuables, but ended up taking the child instead. He reportedly also asked whether DNA evidence could be recovered from bones buried underground, which intensified fears that Madeleine may have been killed soon after her abduction. While Bruckner, who is currently serving time for unrelated offenses, has consistently denied any involvement in the McCann case, the ongoing legal proceedings and the absence of direct physical evidence linking him to the disappearance continue to leave many questions unanswered. His name remains central to public and legal discussions surrounding the case. Ongoing efforts and lingering questions. Despite years of investigations and efforts by various authorities, no body has been found, and the ultimate fate of Madeleine McCann remains a mystery. The case continues to stir deep emotions across the globe, especially among those who have followed the search for her since the very beginning. Madeleine's parents, Kate and Jerry McCann, have remained unwavering in their belief that their daughter might still be alive throughout this ordeal. However, they have also acknowledged the grim reality that the likelihood of finding her alive diminishes with each passing year. The case raises critical questions about how international investigations are conducted, the impact of media coverage on public perception, and the painful realities faced by families of missing children. While the emergence of Christian Bruckner as a suspect offers a glimmer of hope for resolution, the world continues to await definitive answers in what has become one of the most haunting mysteries of our time. Conclusion. The disappearance of Madeleine McCann has become a symbol of both the horror associated with child abduction and the enduring hope for justice and closure. As the involvement of Christian Bruckner adds a new chapter to this complicated and heartbreaking case, it is clear that the story is far from over. Investigators and the public alike are still searching for answers, yearning for the truth about what really happened to Madeleine McCann. Until those answers are found, her case serves as a chilling reminder of how fragile and unpredictable life can be, underscoring the importance of ongoing vigilance and awareness regarding the safety of children everywhere. Thank you for watching this episode of True Crime on the haunting case of Madeleine McCann. This story serves as a poignant reminder of the critical issues surrounding child safety and the complexities of missing person investigations. Seek support and help if you or someone you know is experiencing similar difficulties. Remember to share, like, and subscribe to this video. Join us next time as we uncover another significant case. We can work together to make the world a safer place for kids everywhere.